my impression would be that when Christoph Freund came in, Max Eberl came in, it was a signal of the new direction Bayern were heading in. It looked like now we're really making more concrete our strategy in terms of how we approach our transfer, in terms of our recruitment, in terms of a squad build. And when I listen to this, I'm a bit taken aback by the lack of a strategy, the lack of a coherent plan as such. I thought it would be, quote unquote, better than it is now.
In Germany, you have to say, you have to take Uli Hoeneß in your boat. Let me say like this, maybe Jan can explain it better. And this is something what doesn't happen right now. Now we have to compare between background information and the public statements. You only have to look on the public statements recently Uli Hoeneß has given in what was silly important or whatever. And when you look at the quotes of Uli Hoeneß, and he's still a kind of super boss. He's still involved, and he wants to be involved in every decision, in every verbal agreement. And you cannot handle the market as a Bayern Sportvorstand, as a Bayern sporting director, whatever. You cannot handle the market like, okay, come on, let's go. Let me put some verbal agreements in the market. Markus, for example, the Eintracht Frankfurt boss, his strategy is to put out some offers in the market, 5 or 6 offers for a striker to control the market, to put some verbal agreements, to put some verbal offers in the market. But this is a completely other leading structure if you compare it to FC Bayern. So this is something I can imagine Uli Hoeneß doesn't like. And the same situation with Désiré Doué. For sure, Bayern Munich have to prepare the transfer, and Bayern Munich is doing good. Max Eberl has a philosophy with Désiré Doué. I can understand that philosophy. Talented winger, French talent. But what has happened? He's absolutely too expensive. That's not a 55 or 60 million euro player at this stage. Maybe in a few years, but not right now. And I have the feeling he wants to go to Paris, but you can see right now the problem is, I think there was a lack of communication also within the club. So Max Eberl has prepared that transfer and Christoph Freund together with a strategy, but they cannot finalize the deal because they have built up the agreement, they have led the negotiations without the support, the total support of the supervisory board, and without the support of Uli Hoeneß. So right now they have to playing on time because they need attacking sales, but they don't have these sales.
And what is quite interesting, and we've talked about that a lot at the Fussball Channel, is that Bayern is a very special club, quote, quote, special club, because their strength is sometimes also their weaknesses, because this has been a club that's been run by former footballers, which create an identity, which is fantastic. Uli Hoeneß has been there since he was 27, end of the 70s. This is his club. We have to say it honestly. Forget 50 plus 1. This is 100 plus 0. This is Uli Hoeneß club. Fine, they do it that way. But the problem is when you then bring in new people, it's hard in this market because you have to be very, very professional. Think of how to just confirm what Flo is saying. Imagine you are De Ligt. You are with your teammates in the Netherlands. You're playing and preparing yourself for the Euros. And then suddenly some journalists tell you the club wants to sell you. Okay, I will as a player think, okay, fine, they want to sell me. Who is buying me? Who is where do I go? Or what's my alternative? But they don't even have the alternative. They just say they want to let you go, as Flo was saying with Goretzka last season, and then you will end up having a great season. So we are taping this early morning on Friday. And today, Friday, De Ligt will come to Sevenstrasse. That's the training pitches or a training clubhouse, so to say, of Bayern Munich. And he will come there. And the first thing they have to do, they will have a cup of coffee, but someone is on the road anyway, so they've probably done that on telephone before. But then you have to start all over again. And when we know that Vincent Kompany have a small window now, or maybe I will say till October, to prove that he is a proper Bayern manager, He doesn't need to be disturbed through things like this. But for me, in the starting 11 at Bayern, De Ligt is there. But somehow now they have created a situation where they will have not a happy player. They will have Unruhe. They will be disturbed in the preparation for the Bundesliga start, or the first round in the cup. So they have somehow created this themselves, which is Bayern, by the way. This is how Bayern has done it for a generation. But there is a change now, because they're not the reigning champion. They are the hunter. They have to do something now to get closer to Leverkusen. What will Dortmund do? What will RB Leipzig do? They will see, wow, Leverkusen did it last season. Can we do it this season? So this is a different Bayern. Somehow they managed always to sort it out through winning games or changing managers. But now they don't have so many bullets in their gun, so to say, and they have to win straight away.